morning, vaqueros. Live from Brownsville for UTRGV Radio News, I'm Annette Del Toro. The former UT Brownsville and Texas Southmost College president will return in 2018 to teach a communication class. Jesus Sanchez brings us more.
After nearly 4 years away from the day-to-day operations on the Brownsville campus, Juliet V. Garcia will return to teach a communication class in spring 2018 at the university she helped build.
I'm actually very excited about it. That's where we all start as professors at the university. It was what I had always wanted to do. And so to return now is a great privilege. So I'm very excited about returning.
Garcia is a former president of Texas Southmost College and legacy institution UT Brownsville, where she served for 22 years. In 1986, she became the first Hispanic female to lead a U.S. college or university. In spring 2018, Garcia will teach a course titled Rhetoric of the Border Wall, Up Against the Wall. The communication class will be a cross-listed course available for undergraduate and graduate students. The main objective of the COM 3315 and COM 6329 courses will be the communication strategies used in the 2008 federal lawsuit against TSC and the University of Texas system. In fall 2007, Homeland Security sent a letter to Garcia asking her to allow the agency to survey university land for 18 months for the possible construction of a border fence. Garcia refused to sign the letter granting Homeland Security the right of entry. The debate led to the U.S. government filing a lawsuit against the university on February 8, 2008 to access the campus for surveying. In March 2008, U.S. District Judge Andrew Hanen dismissed the border fence lawsuit after a settlement was reached by the parties. During her time away from the university, Garcia served as a senior advisor to UT System Chancellor William McRaven. Her job at the UT System required her to travel between Austin and Brownsville. Although it is nice to see the changes the Brownsville campus has gone through during her Sunday morning walks, Garcia said she is looking forward to having direct contact with students on a day-to-day basis. For UTRGV Radio News, I'm Jesus Sanchez.
A gender and communication course hosted a panel discussion on sexual harassment last Thursday on the Brownsville campus. Leslie Medrano brings us the story.
Sexual harassment and courage were among the topics addressed at a panel discussion, which was held last Thursday in Main Building 2.502 on the Brownsville campus. More than 70 campus community members attended the event. The panelists were Juliet V. Garcia, a communication professor and former president of UT Brownsville and Texas Southmost College; Douglas Stoves, associate dean for student rights and responsibilities; James Wittenberg, an assistant professor of counseling; and Camila Montoya, a psychological science lecturer. Communication Department Chair John Cook served as the event's moderator. The panel opened with Montoya explaining why she thinks sexual harassment has become such a huge issue this year. When asked what the primary cause of sexual harassment is and its impact, Garcia replied, saying the culture of an organization can be a factor. Garcia also said power and authority are used by perpetrators to sexually harass vulnerable individuals, mentioning the case of former USA Gymnastics team's doctor, Larry Nassar, sexually assaulting young girls and how Nassar would give them gifts. Wittenberg chimed in and warned against crossing lines with gifts and keeping relationships professional. The Office of Victim Advocacy and Violence Prevention has seen a steady increase in reporting since UTRGV's inception, but program coordinator Priscilla Palacios said the increase is not necessarily tied to what is going on in Hollywood, but due to the increased awareness in the campus community. To report an incident of sexual misconduct, call Student Rights and Responsibilities at 665-5375 on the Edinburgh campus and 882-5141 on the Brownsville campus. Counseling services are also available for students at Cortez Hall 237 in Brownsville and University Center 109 in Edinburgh. For UTRGV Radio News, this is Leslie Medrano.
On Thursday, November 3rd, more than 30 students competed in the Gingerbread House contest on the Brownsville campus. Attendees participated individually and in groups to decorate their houses with cookies, frosting, and sprinkles. UTRGV's Student Union hosted the event in El Comedor. Samantha Alvarado, a student assistant from the Student Union, tells us more.
The purpose of this event is to gather all the students from UTRGV in Brownsville to get to know each other and have fun and get into the holiday spirit. And we got 10 houses for 10 individuals and 10 houses for teams.
Loreto Tostado took part in the contest.
I honestly love this event. I came last year with my friends and I had such a good time. It's just fun to get in the Christmas spirit, socialize, see friends, old friends, and it is really relaxing just to work on the Christmas house. It gives me memories when I was young, so it's really fun to come. I really like it.
In Edinburgh, the contest was held Wednesday. This is Annette Del Toro with UTRGV Radio. The dates of the fall commencement ceremonies have been announced. Jessica Mendez brings us more details.
This fall, 2,500 students are expected to graduate at this month's commencement ceremony. 1,835 students are expected to receive a bachelor's degree in less than 2 weeks. Of the graduates across both campuses, 15 are earning a doctorate and 650 are receiving a master's degree. The commencement ceremonies are scheduled to take place at 6 p.m. December 15 on the Student Union lawn in Brownsville for all colleges and December 16 in the McAllen Convention Center. Tickets are required to attend the event in the Convention Center. In McAllen, the first ceremony will begin at 9 a.m. for the Bacard College of Business and Entrepreneurship and the College of Health Affairs. At 1 p.m., the College of Engineering and Computer Science, Education, and P16 Integration and the College of Sciences ceremony is scheduled to begin. At 5 p.m., the College of Fine Arts and the College of Liberal Arts will hold their ceremony. Graduating students who would like to request a specific site have the option to do so by emailing the registrar at register@utrgv.edu. 493 students are attending the ceremony in Brownsville, while the rest are expected to attend in McAllen. This fall, the ceremony will also include students who graduated in the summer and did not participate in the spring ceremony. Consistent with previous commencements, this year's ceremony will include traditions from legacy institutions UTB and UTPA. Kristen Corl, Vice President for Student Success, said students who are being honored, particularly for their service to the institution, will ring the university bell.
We'll again honor our graduating student veterans that are attending, and our veterans that are in the audience. We will, of course, honor our students who are receiving academic honors at graduation.
With the extensive preparations that have gone into the ceremony, Corl urges graduating students to attend the event.
If anybody's planning on skipping, I would really encourage them to go and take a moment to reflect on how hard they've worked to earn their degree and to celebrate with us together.
For UTRGV Radio News, this is Jessica Mendez.
Now, here's Nathaniel Puente with the latest in UTRGV sports.
Men's basketball went through a 3-game stretch playing 3 of Texas's top teams. First against SMU, Mike Hoffman was able to sink 18 points before the Vaqueros fell 95-64. Then against the Texas A&M Aggies, the team put up a good fight against the 9th-ranked team in the nation, but fell 78-60. Lastly, UTRGV took on Rice and won a heated 69-67 match led by Nick Dixon, who scored 19 points. The team now sits with a 4-6 record. Women's basketball hosted the Battle on the Border tournament and came away with 2 victories. Against UMass, Quinn Huggins led the team with 17 points to help the Vaqueros win 67-59. Then the team socked it to UTSA by overcoming a 17-point deficit to beat the Roadrunners 70-58. Megan Johnson scored a career-high 31 points as the team is off to their best start ever at 8-2. This is Nathaniel Puente with your UTRGV Sports, hoping you have a great winter break.
This completes this week's UTRGV Radio News. Live from Brownsville, I'm Annette Del Toro.